Think back. Have you or someone you've known ever been in a car accident? Have you ever had a major surgical procedure done? Or perhaps you've needed a blood transfusion? The facts are, every year millions of people are involved in some sort of serious accident or require surgery for a medical condition. Every day, 43,000 pints of donated blood are used in America alone. 1 in every 7 people that enter a hospital will need blood, and a different person will need blood every 2 seconds. With such a high demand, where does all of the blood come from? Local blood banks like the Lincoln Community Blood Bank work with area hospitals to coordinate collection and distribution of donated blood. But it's people like you that are the most important link. Donors are needed every day to ensure that when someone is in need of blood, there's enough on hand. Because before it can be given to a patient, it has to be collected.
So where do you go to donate blood? One common choice is to go to a blood drive like this one at the University of Nebraska Student Union. The Community Blood Bank will work with schools, communities, businesses, and all kinds of organizations to set up blood drives to bring the donating chair to you. Liz is taking part in this blood drive at the university during homecoming week. Like many of you, she wasn't sure what to expect, so let's take a look at what goes on. Here Liz is sitting in the donor chair, but before this she filled out a brief survey about her health and had a quick background check with a staff member. Once she's in the chair, all she has to do is sit back and relax. The area where she will donate from, usually the inner arm, is cleaned with iodine before the needle is inserted. Once cleaned, the needle is inserted and a small pouch is filled, from which 3 small tubes are filled to be tested to check for any illnesses to prevent the spread of disease or sickness. If any problems were found, the donation she gave would not be distributed. Once the blood is flowing, it only takes about 8 minutes to give 1 pint. Then the needle's extracted and a bandage is applied and she's done. Then it's the fun part. Food.
So, giving 1 unit of blood donations is very important, but many patients need more red cells than plasma and will also need multiple units of red cells, not just 1. Nathan is donating what is called red cell apheresis, better known as double red cells. You might think that this is 2 pints of whole blood, but it is just the red cells minus the plasma. Because the machine takes out the red cells and pumps the plasma back in, this benefits the patient so that there is a less chance of having reaction to the blood. Giving double units of red cells will not make you feel any different from giving whole blood. Plasma, platelets, and saline are entered back into your body. You will in fact feel better.
But what happens to all that blood after it leaves the donors? We took a tour of the Lincoln Community Blood Bank to find out. Here is where all the blood is taken from the area donation centers and mobile blood drive units. When it's donated, the bags are tagged, and from now on, they're carefully and meticulously traced with scannable numbered labels that are attached to the bags. Each bag is checked and sent on to be processed.
Each unit of whole blood is placed into a centrifuge and then spun at thousands of rotations per minute for about 6 minutes. When they're removed, the blood is separated out into 3 parts: platelets, which cause your blood to clot, plasma, which is the clear liquid that's about 95% water, and red blood cells that deliver oxygen to your body's cells. Since each unit can be separated into 3 portions, 1 donation can save up to 3 lives.
After being separated, the 3 bags go their separate ways to up to 3 people in need. The plasma is frozen and can be held for up to a year. The platelets, which are much more delicate, must be kept at exactly room temperature in an incubator and constantly rocked so they don't begin to clot, which is what they're supposed to do. Platelets have a shelf life of only 5 days, so they are removed very quickly and are in constant need of donors.
The red cells have one more step before they're ready to be used. Since there are many different blood types, it's very important that people get the right type for them. A diligent worker checks every unit of red cells to make sure they're properly labeled and to assure that there's no mix-ups down the line. Finally, the red cells are put in a big refrigerator that looks like a grocery store milk refrigerator until they're ready to be sent out and have a shelf life of 42 days.
The final stop at the blood bank for all types of units is the shipping department. The technicians at the blood bank are in constant contact with hospitals in the area and are ready to respond to needs at a moment's notice. Usually the hospitals send in orders each day to replenish their own stock, and it's the job of the shipping technicians to make sure the blood gets to the places it's needed. The blood is packed in coolers with ice and shipped out with drivers to local hospitals where it is used to treat patients in all kinds of situations. If you're interested in finding out more information about donating blood, you can visit the Community Blood Bank website at www.don8bld.org, where you can also sign up for an appointment to donate.
It's important to donate blood and donate as often as you can. By giving a donation of blood, you can help to save lives and make the world a better place. Thanks for watching.